TV.
What's going on? This is Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava. I missed you guys the other day because I was real busy with my film release. The new Bug Breaking movie is out, but shout out to you brothers, man. I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players.
Music TV.
Yo, it is the flyest podcast in the land, my friend. Tappy with us, my friend. I'm telling you. Tell a friend.
It's the Nooner.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell an enemy. You figure telling me?
Indeedy. Give to the needy.
Listen, man. It's the Nooner. You know what? I'm comfortable in my own skin. I can be goofy, I can be serious, and I can do whatever I want to do because I love me. Because I became one with myself. Be one, health and wellness. Learn about it. But anyway.
Yes.
I
digress.
This is
Meow. Meow.
This is Keep It P. All of the rest of my This is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been Keep It P. You hear me? This is what we do. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think. Oh no. I'm trying to show you what to think when you find yourself.
How to think.
How to think. When you find yourself mixed up into an anti-black racist propaganda war being perpetuated by the mainstream media, then you got the two political parties, the Republicans and the Democrats, that both go bipartisan, super sane to target you, black people. You, Thundercats, ho. Okay. But then on my case, it's a little easier. Got ZL Teasier, L, Savage, Von Street. Introduce yourself and I get your Rick Ross ad together.
Hashtag for the record doe. Hashtag FTRD. TZ Von Savage in the place to be. Sucker mentality. Self-love. That's a b-boy stance and a beatbox. I know you might have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die. But I'm not playing.
You know I had to hit it with the dun too. That was perfect. Listen,
straight
man.
up.
Alright, dude. So yeah, you know that this, you know, B1 health and wellness is very important because
yes,
reading and hearing stories like this, it'll make you go insane.
Indeed.
Am I reading this correctly? A state that executed a black child wants to bring back the firing squad? South Carolina, and look, this is so that y'all know, Jimmy Steiny, Jr. was executed in 1944 when he was 14 years old. Look what they did to this little black boy. Killed him. Check that out. Killed him. And you know,
that's cool.
And you know, they was railroading people back in the day. You know, he wasn't guilty of what they said he was, what he did. You know that, right? Nothing that little ass whooping on a kid couldn't have fixed, right? But they saw fit these demon, devil, ghoul, ghost, goblin, mayo, deodorant using, bologna bacon lotion putting on, palm colored individuals. It says the undated mugshot shows George Stymie, who was executed in Columbia, South Carolina in June 1944. Damn, my birthday month. Stymie is the youngest defendant executed in American history. South Carolina state that carried out the execution of a 14-year-old black boy in 1944 now wants to bring back the firing squad.
Wow.
Because you know it ain't going. I don't see one person going in front of that firing squad unless they do a mass shooting where they kill 44 people. And they better all be Asian. And even then, he ain't getting.
Right.
The bill passed the Senate in March, and the governor has said he's eager to sign it. Wow. Currently, prisoners on death row in South Carolina can choose to die by either lethal injection or electric chair, and the chair has been has a shameful history. In 1944, South Carolina wrongfully executed George Jennings Stymie Jr., a young black teenager, for allegedly killing 2 white girls, a crime he was proven innocent of 70 years later. 70 years later. And we don't need no reparations.
That's cold, man.
You killed this boy whole generation. All the people that would have came after him is no longer here. 3 of them. That's like what, 3 generations? 70 years, 3 generations.
That's cold, man.
That's about 3 generations. Just wipe them right on out. And in the prime of his, man, he's 14, man, still playing Xbox, still collecting Pokemon cards, man. Like,
that's cold.
Stymie's execution was brought up during deliberations Wednesday by opponents of the death penalty, who discussed the horrors of Stymie's execution. The boy's body was so small that the executioners were unable to properly tighten the straps and the legs before executing. He had to sit on a stack of books to reach the chair piece. Oh man!
Wow.
Not only did South Carolina give the execution, the electric chair to the youngest person in America, but the boy was innocent. These are things that should remain in those dark days in the past, Representative Leola Robinson, a Democrat, said during the hearing. Leola Robinson, what have you done? What battles have you fought and championed and won for your people and the constituents that obviously put you in, black person?
Oh my goodness.
But you up here rallying hard for, I mean, this is important too, but it seems like y'all just picked the most useless things there's more important things, man.
Yes.
Robinson and other non-existent, non-do-nothing Democrats attempted to add amendments to the firing squad bill, like requiring lawmakers to what?
Firing squad bill. That sounds crazy. A bill about the firing squad. No. I'm not feeling that. Hashtag KIPP.
So, all of which were voted down. Bannon also condemned state Republicans for being hypocritical, saying the support of the anti-abortion laws was in effect with their death penalty sentence. Nah, it's not the same. However, here today we find ourselves in a position in this body to once again give a voice to a brief system in this state where we're about state life, while simultaneously taking up a bill that is not about life, that doesn't cater, that does not cater to a belief system in our state, and that is state life. Birmingham said, "This is about death." After the bill passed, House Democrat leader Todd Rutherford released a statement saying, well, that's his name, and I like Rutherford. Todd Rutherford released a statement saying that the firing squads and capital punishment should be kept in the past. It's 2021. We should move on, and from these barbaric forms of punishment that are more medieval than they are modern, he wrote in a statement. Today, as our state has taken a step back, and I am ashamed. Well, them is your homeboys and your colleagues. Like, you're right along.
You love them.
Yeah, if you really.
And you went to have a drink right after this.
Right. Should the bill be signed into law by Governor Henry McMaster, South Carolina will become the fourth state to legalize death by firing squad, joining Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Utah. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
I didn't know you can still get blocked by a firing squad here in the great states of the U.S.
And then look at Utah. You're supposed to be so about that business,
yeah, Brigham Young, Mormonism, Joseph Smith. What's up with y'all? Y'all want to blast people out their magic underwear, huh? Okay.
That's cool.
We're one step closer to providing victims, families, and loved ones with the justice and closure that they are owed. Lawmaker McMaster tweeted on Wednesday night, "I will sign this legislation as soon as it gets to my desk." He sounds eager to get ready to kill some darkness.
Yeah, you do.
Lethal injection is South Carolina's default method of execution, but it has been difficult to get the drugs used to put people to death. There's a nationwide shortage of deadly cocktail because drug companies are refusing to distribute some of the different components. Botched executions and lethal injections are also a real problem, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. People who are put to death can be subject to several minutes of excruciating pain and asphyxiation. Well, you're already killing them. I mean,
now you worried about their feelings, huh?
That is such an idiotic, moronic statement like that. You know, they suffering, I'm deaf, but I am killing them. You know, like, and then so somehow they feel like shooting you to death is better.
Right. Because them don't hurt.
Somehow filling you with hot lead and letting you bleed out, feeling hot ones pierce your skin, somehow is better than. Oh my gosh, the logic of these demons and devils.
The logic.
The states like Nevada, where lethal injection is still default method of execution, prisoners are asked to die by firing squad instead. Zane Floyd, who is scheduled to be executed on June 7th, has requested to die by firing squad and argued in a lawsuit that lethal injection will cause unconstitutional pain and suffering. How do you know? He just playing games. Yeah, just like the dude at the Capitol talking about he got Fox Newsism. Like he ran into, it's not his fault he ran into the Capitol because he watched too much Fox News. Yeah, I'm not lying there. That is a real story. Dude, that was the end of this story. And I don't get it. Like, okay, we know that the death penalty is ultimately going to be used on darkness. We know this for sure. It's not a question. But how do you think that shooting the shit out of somebody is better? How do you feel like shooting the shit out of somebody is better than just injecting them with something, letting them go to sleep or something, man? I mean, the electric chair is already, that is like already the worst. And you see they started out the article talking about, look what they did to the worst of our children yet again. And then notice that this is an article about our children, see. I feel, and this is from Vice, so I feel like it's a concerted effort across the board to, they trying to see where your I'm ready is on button is, black people.
Mm-hmm.
And I declare, if the bull want the horn, stick his ass.
I mean,
Damn. Listen, I'm not telling anybody to go out and be reckless and do anything unabashed, okay? But what I am saying is, be prepared. Don't become a victim. You got a God-given right to protect yourself out in these streets. Keep that candy bar on deck in case you got to break a nigga off a piece of the Kit Kat bars.
Yeah, hey.
Get your
Texas. Y'all just was able to carry y'all's joint.
Yeah, get your kids some mace, stun guns, knives, all that. Make sure that your little babies out here, they good. Make sure they know not to be running up on no adults and talking crazy to no adults. Stay respectful. But if a person put their hands on them, they might have to, and run off.
Hello.
And hopefully they got some cell phone device or something to be able to call reinforcements, which is the parents who's supposed to come like the young cavalry and make the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Come through like the young cavalry and get it done. And I ain't gonna hold you.
Hello.
I'm not gonna hold you. Not really. All I gotta say is tzvonsavage.com. That's what I'm talking about.
JLava.com.
Man, keepitppodcast.com. That's what I'm talking about.
Master P said get our own, and so we did.
And guess what? The LeBron Jameson video is out. It is on Instagram. But you can still go to tzvonsavage.com and click that PDF, and you will see LeBron Jameson in all this splendor, glory, story.
Hello.
Oh, you thought I was about to give you
McFlizzle.
You thought I was about to give you the commercials again. Nope, I wasn't finna. Cause we ain't done. You ain't look in the comment section of the description and say, hey, it's a Thanksgiving over there. Pick out something up over there that you can do, support the show. Look at that guy on the screen though. Von Savage off of music on the way there.
Coming soon.
To a throat near you, nigga. Your mom's preferably. But anyway.
I was getting at your mom. Love. Peace. And blessings. Aloha.
Take that.
Take that.
Church, preach, tabernacle. It's the only way we're going to get any action. Man, I want to give a shout out to 2 BBFs. Friends, you dig? Hey, they had a special shout out, you know what I mean? Somebody care about y'all, man. Want to give y'all congratulations to Jay Lava and Von Savage on their success on keeping it P on their podcast, where they take news situations and everyday occurrence and tell how it is and not like it was. You did? They be keeping it on the P for real. Y'all tune in to their podcast here. I'm telling Von Savage and Jay Lava, hey man, Vicky think a lot about y'all, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man. Keep making it happen, man. Y'all super live, man. Y'all keep it on the P, man. I just want to send out a family congratulations from all the famous players around the world to Jay Lava and Von Savage on y'all success, man. Keep it P, man. From the P mouth to itself. The Bishop Don Matthew Juan, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. You dig?
Music TV.
Many ways for you to run my cash. Cut the check, 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 cut the check. Talking compensation, it's about that time.
Savage, blood on her hair, she's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement.
You count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. Moving through loopholes, working round shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my message.
You get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you play this shit.
You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
I'm a big dog tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way, bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
Music TV.